I was just a black dot in the ocean by myself. 11 herbs and spices. You ain't messing with the Colonel. Put some respect on Colonel
You were
Sanders'
just talking
name.
about how nasty it was.
I would never diss KFC. I was like, man, it'd be kind of cool to have diarrhea here because I could just leave it in.
It came out, sorry.
Whew. Can somebody tell me what a lithium ion battery is, please?
This ain't no regular thing. I came for the ring, you know what I mean. I shoot my shot and it's clean. This is my city, yeah, this is my team. You see my name in the lights. Better get right, I'm champion.
All right, folks, welcome back to another episode of That's How You Feel. As always, I'm one of your hosts, Levi. This is our other host, Mr. Caleb Anthony. Thanks for watching today. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. Share with all your friends and families. Let them know where to find us. Also, if you haven't checked it out yet, don't forget to check out Patreon. We have a couple different options on there to subscribe for different extra content. You get a bunch of stuff. Caleb, what are you doing?
I'm preparing for another episode, but I'm doing good, man. For those that are watching, thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, share. What? What happened? Did I miss it? Did you already do that? You didn't, did you? What's up, y'all? I'm the other host then. Hey. You're right. I shouldn't do other things while we're doing this. Anyway.
We're trying to train him.
I just got back from vacation. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say, tell everybody. Sorry, I got like something in my throat.
You had a whole like bubble in your throat.
I do. Tell everybody where you've been at. What have you been up to?
I was in Tulum, Mexico with my spouse.
Did you guys have a good time? Anything fun?
I had diarrhea the whole time.
Oh, why?
Something.
Did you eat the gummy bears in the airport?
No, but like the water, like you're not. Okay, so there's some people that are like, don't drink the water, don't even brush your teeth with it. And I lived it up in I was in that water all day. Because they have like water fountains for like water, like the reusable like water bottle, like filler things. They had them everywhere. And I was like, these are fine. This is all fine. If I had a drink, there was ice in it. I was like, because...
Did the water taste bad?
No, the water tasted fine. But like, if you're not supposed to drink the water, what are they washing the produce in? Water. What are they cooking the food in? Water.
Well, butter, oil.
Right, but like you're getting their water in your system. But like some people are like, oh, don't even brush your teeth.
You're fighting for it, but you had diarrhea all week.
Bro, no, honestly, it didn't even hit me until like day 3. Like day 3, I was on my way somewhere and I was like, oh no, it's got me. and then like it was.
I think it would have been hilarious if you blew up that car.
The car.
You said you were on your way to somewhere.
No, I was like walking somewhere. I was like,
that would have been even more.
I was
funny.
getting ready to go to a show, and I was like, I'm gonna be late. So like, at the rest of the week, I was like in a state of about to have diarrhea or having diarrhea. I was just like, stomach was growling the whole time. But whatever. It was a great trip. Like the moments I did not spend in the toilet they were fine. Like,
and I know you initially went there for work. For
sure did, bro.
So obviously you didn't necessarily choose like Tulum itself. Tulum chose you.
Tulum chose me.
But how was Tulum? You've been to Mexico before, right?
I went to Cancun like 2 years ago. Tulum is a very, very beautiful spot, man. It's the history, like I went to see the Mayan ruins the last time I was there, and then this time I really just stayed on the resort. It was really funny because like I was there without my spouse, right? And because I was there for work, and so they flew me out. It was so funny because I'm there by myself, right? Like there was a moment where I'm like, I'm there by myself. I get up, I go eat breakfast. I'm by myself. I can't stress this enough. I'm alone. And I'm thinking about all of my friends that are like going to ask me, what'd you do? And I would be perfectly happy being in a beautiful place like Tulum and just being in my hotel room. I don't care. I don't care where I'm at. I don't care to sightsee. I ain't got to go nowhere. And I decided, I was like, okay, my friends are going to hate me if I don't go get in the ocean. Like, let me go to the beach. And so I walked to the beach, and as I'm walking to the beach, I had the clear thought, I'm alone. Like, I'm by, like, there's no one here with me to enjoy this. I felt like an idiot walking there by myself.
You could have just told people, like, I went to the ocean. Yeah, it's put
and lied?
Yeah. Big toe and all. Dipped in.
But like, I walked to the beach. I walked up and down the beach. And the whole time I'm just thinking, this is so dumb. I am by myself. And then I was like, okay, let me get in the water because my friends are going to say, did you even get in the water? I'm like, so I got in the water.
You lie about so many things. You can't lie about getting in the water.
I can't lie about dumb stuff. And so I'm in the water, like up to my neck. Like I am frolicking in the water. And the whole time I'm like, I'm alone. This is the dumbest thing. And I'm looking around and everybody else that is there is with somebody else, whether it's two friends, two girlfriends, husband, wife couples. I'm by myself in the ocean. There's this black dot in the ocean. By myself. I'm just like, this is the...
I will tell you, it sounds like you took a gummy. The way you're telling the story, sounds like you took a gummy and you were just dancing in the ocean, swimming, frolicking.
No, man.
I would have loved if someone was recording you, just being like in your own little world.
No, because if they would have been like, who is this little black man by himself? Like, just all alone. like
Little.
Thank you.
I'm just kidding.
But yeah, like I was alone, and I was like, "This is the stupidest thing." So I
lost so much weight. I'm just kidding.
I don't mind you making fun, and I left the ocean, showered, and laid down in my hotel room, and I was like, "This is so much better."
So what did you do? Like, what did you and your wife do when you were there? Did you do anything? Like, did you go hang out at the ocean?
Yeah, we did. We did like either like we did an ocean day, a pool day, and then I think another beach day. So this is kind of funny. Have you ever been to an all-inclusive resort?
No.
Okay.
I'm not rich.
You don't have to be rich to do it. They have Section 8 ones.
Oh.
No, I'm just playing.
Send me the Section 16 list.
So so this is kind of funny for those that don't really know resorts. Resorts are like, I want to say a small city, but it's really like a small neighborhood. Like there's blocks of like hotels, and then there's like restaurants. It could be 3 to like 10 restaurants and like 3 to 10 pools, all in this like maybe a couple acres of land, and then there's beachfront. So like it's very, very overwhelming. So when they welcome you, they sit you down and they look at a map. They show you the map of the property and say, hey, you go here for breakfast, here for lunch, here for buffets. You got to make reservations to these spots. This stuff's off limits to these. You can go anywhere here depending on what kind of like access or like level you have. So the first resort, because I was at 2 different resorts, the first resort was for work. And I realized that while she was explaining all this to me, like where everything is, I'm not paying attention.
What's new?
My ADD kicked in and I'm just like, this is real nice. And then at the end, she's like, okay. And I'm like, huh? Yeah, great. Where's my room? And she's like, and like, because they're so big, a golf cart will take you to your room.
How many times did you break the rules?
Oh, never, dude. But
that you know of.
So what was kind of funny is like the first day I'm there, I realized I didn't pay attention to a word that person said about how to get anywhere. And then I'm like, where's that map that she gave me? So
you were about to be on the 6 o'clock news.
I'm in my room like, okay, I'm hungry. Which buildings are the restaurants? I don't know where to eat. And then I was like, okay, where's the lobby? Because the lobby has concierge. They'll tell you where everything is. I'm like, I don't know where the lobby is.
Same girl be there. I told you.
So I had to pick up the phone. I was like, I need to ride back to the lobby. And they're like, so you're right next to us. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll be right over in a second. So I walk over holding my map. I set up the thing. I'm hungry. And she's like, do you need directions to a restaurant? She's like, they're here and here. And I'm like, I don't know where that is in relation to where I'm staying. And she's like, right there. And there's one right over
I would like to see what this map looked like, because you looking like a caveman wrote it.
It was really simple. By the third day, I was like, I knew exactly. I was beat bopping and scatting around that spot like
and
I
then
lived
you were
there.
leaving that day.
I left that day. And so I left that resort, which was super nice, to go to the other resort where my spouse was at, because like we couldn't afford that one. So we get to this other one. And when I get there, they do the same thing. They sit me down with the map, and I immediately check out again. And I'm like, wait, I gotta pay attention.
I can't not know where the food's at.
Because this one was like 3 resorts big. And so it was like that times 3. And it was, oh gosh.
Don't they tell you stuff because like if you leave the resort, like it could be dangerous?
Yeah, kind of. They don't say stuff like that because they want you to like feel safe like in the area. So they don't say, hey, stay on the property.
Right.
But like, no, you can arrange like transport, like, because there's like excursions that you can do that they can like book for you or that you can have prearranged. Like my buddy went to go work out at a gym that was in like downtown Tulum. And like we went to like a restaurant that was in like downtown Tulum and we just like took a cab there. And so, I mean, like there was never a moment where I was like in a cab where I was like, I don't feel safe. That never happened. Boy, yeah.
I was gonna say a joke, but I decided not to.
The restaurant, so we're there. I'm there for work, right, with a band, and the band director is like, "Hey, we're all going into town to go get tacos. Do you want tacos?" And I was like, "Heck yeah, I would love to get like authentic tacos. I don't want this resort food with these tourists. Let's go downtown with the people, where the people at." And so we're driving around. This taxi cab is like taking us to the spot, and it takes us to like what looks like a nightclub. And I'm like, this ain't tacos. And so we walk up, and there's like maitre d', and I'm like, this really is not like, I thought we were going to get like some dirty, grimy like street vendor tacos, because the best food spots are like hole in the wall joints, but this place is swanky. So we go in, and I can tell already this spot is expensive. Even like in whatever like the currency in Mexico is like pesos or like Mexican currency, whatever.
Did you have to have pesos there?
No, they they take good old American dollars there.
They take that credit card.
they do. So, but everything is in like Mexican. It says MXN. That's like, it'll be like 80 MXN. That's like Mexican currency or whatever. And we have USD. And so I'm looking at these menu prices, and like we're at a steakhouse, and I'm like, this is not tacos. And even like appetizers are like 800 MXN, and I'm like, maybe the currency exchange is like real crazy. Like 800 is like $8 here, and I'm like, oh no, sir. I ordered a ribeye that was 3,500 Mexican dollars,
which is how many US dollars?
175 US dollars.
That better have been a dang good ribeye.
It was nasty for the price, for the amount of money
Did
that
you
I
ask
spent.
Pat what happened to the tacos?
I did. I was like, yo, we're supposed to get tacos. I cannot afford to eat here. I couldn't get one scallop. I could order forward one scallop. But then I was like, you know what? I'm only here.
That's messed up though. Because that's
I was
like,
bamboozled.
Yes.
I was prepared to spend
your
8
budget
pesos.
was in your mind, and then they're like, nah, we go into a 5-star Michelin restaurant.
Yeah. So like, but then I was like, I pulled up like the currency exchange, and I was like, I can't afford this.
Did they end up paying for it?
They did.
Okay.
But I don't want that I don't want it to sound like I didn't know how much the food was that I ordered, because I looked at the price before I ordered, and I was like, you know what? I'm only here for one night. When in Rome, I'm gonna expense this anyway.
IRS, get them.
Well, it was a business dinner, but then like when Pat offered to pay for it, I was like, thank you.
I can get home now.
Bro, it was so expensive. It was ugly. It was disgusting. But the trip was great. I had a great time. Diarrhea aside, I had a great time.
Yeah, diarrhea is never fun.
Oh man. Okay.
Did you ever, did you guys, probably not.
What happened?
I find it so baffling. We've talked about this before, how comfortable me and my wife are around each other.
Uh-huh.
Like I'll be pooping.
Yeah.
And we'll be having a conversation. But you can't do that with your wife, right?
So, I was having, I don't know how to say this. I was having a fit of diarrhea. So we wake up, we're about to go to breakfast. It's like, my stomach is like, it's like, hey, you got to go.
Knocking on the door.
So I told my wife, I was like, hey, can you go ahead and go without me real quick?
Can you step outside the door?
I did. I was like, I need you to go. I'm going to meet you there. And she was like, okay. And I was like, for real, like, I don't want you to be here for what I'm about to do. Because like most hotel rooms, like the bathroom door barely closes. It's like,
but it's your spouse.
Do I look like I care? Huh? So I'm like, hey, I need you to go. And like, I'm standing at the counter, like just like gripping like the porcelain, like just breathe, like waiting for her to leave. And she's like, okay. And like, she starts like I mean, my wife takes forever to do anything, and she's just like getting her things. I'm like, babe, I need you to go. And she's like, okay, just let me go to the restroom real quick. I'm like, get out of the room, please. I can't hold this.
Why are you sitting there clenching the sink? Just get on the toilet and go to the bathroom.
She did not need to hear the sounds I was about to make.
What, you think she gonna love you less?
Look, again, y'all can poop and fart and burp all y'all want to in front of your spouse. I'm not doing it.
I was hoping this would be like a connecting moment for you and your spouse.
Nah, bruh.
You almost pooped your pants so you didn't have to poop on the toilet in front of her.
100%.
And that makes sense. You'd rather that happen.
Oh, yeah.
Same sound, probably worse.
It's your fault if I do it. It's your fault. You should have left.
No.
Look, I'm just saying, I'm not doing it. No. There are some things you just keep, leave something to the imagination.
Why would you want to imagine that ever?
Exactly. You don't. And I don't want to see it. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to have the memory. Just let me live my life.
God created us as we are. I hate to say it.
Cool. That's how you and your wife want to love each other. That's fine. I'm not doing it. Right. You're a better partner than I am. I'm not doing it.
Well, we knew that one. You didn't have to say it.
Shout out to Zespri for my socks, though.
So random.
My kiwi socks. I don't know if y'all can see that. Julia, go ahead.
You finally covered up the ashy ankles.
Whatever.
I was tired of everyone seeing those ashy ankles.
Oh, speaking of Mexico, this came from my uncle's house. But I got you something while I was in Mexico. Because I'm a good friend, folks. Because I know you love wrestling.
And I'm going to be a luchador, apparently.
This is what they wear in Mexico.
Yeah.
Masks.
What are they called?
Los luchadores.
Wait, how much was this?
Bro, I don't even want to talk about it. It was several $100 Mexican. Take your glasses off, goofball. Bro, this shit's perfect. It's so good.
Oh, watch out, WWE Raw.
It's not laced up right, so you can't tighten it up. But yeah.
Could you imagine? Wait, hold on. Is this supposed to go where my mouth? Oh, there's the nose.
Yeah, there's a nose area.
What's my lucha name?
Oh, goodness.
El Hiloto Andrade.
Okay, yeah. Enjoy the gift. There you go. I got that for you while I was there.
Let me cover up my hair that's not fixed.
There you go. See?
Now that's funny. It's going to go perfect with my WWE Championship belt.
There you go.
Maybe I'll be on WWE
I'm a
Raw next week.
thoughtful friend.
Oh, so you literally laced it up. Mm-hmm. You got this because it was America, right?
Yeah. These colors don't run or bleed, whatever the saying is people say for America.
That's funny. That's funny. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I will come up with a lucha name now.
No, you won't. What should Levi's wrestler name be? What is Levi's luchador name? What should it be?
And it cannot be El Fato, okay?
It would be Muy Guapo. No, actually, fat is Gordo, like it's El Gordo.
Or Muy Pera.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, Punta.
Okay. See now he's cussing in Spanish. You gotta mute him. You can't cuss in Spanish. You have to mute that.
Okay. Let's go to a few comments from the last few weeks. So, from the laundry TikTok.
Does your laundry hang out?
Get off your phone!
Does your laundry hang out in the dryer or in do you get dressed from the hamper?
All right.
How long does your laundry wait in the dryer before you actually put it away?
Which I felt so validated. Thank you. Because I was sitting in a room full of people who act like they've never seen a wrinkle on their clothes. And I'm over here getting dressed up out of a hamper. I mean, our clothes are all hung up now because we got guilted. But it's fine. Raynette, this comment comes from you and said, Christian just said to me, Levi doesn't put his clean clothes away. Why do I have to?
You setting a bad example, man. Look at this pocket.
Oh, Christian, put your clothes away.
You're funny, dude.
And then also shout out to my cousin Tiffany for commenting. And she said, I get dressed out of baskets 80% of the time. Which, thank you.
Savages.
I I was in the room, obviously, because everybody else was on an opposite opinion than me. I was like, man, I'm really in the wrong. But now people have said, I get clothed out of my baskets all day long. I ain't got time to fold them and all that stuff. Like, it's just, I do, but it never ends. And then you get kids. Oh, kids' laundry is the worst. Because you do one load of kid laundry. You're like, oh, it fits all in there. It's good. But that's because the clothes are smaller. And you've got to get in and turn them inside out. And you have to fold them all. Our kids organize their clothes by little decorative baskets now.
Go on. Like, what about decorative baskets?
Like, they have a basket for their pajamas, basket for their pants. We hang up some of their shirts, their socks, like everything. So we don't have to fold them all up. It's too much.
Well, I mean, your oldest kid is 4. So.
Yeah.
But
she just got her first job.
If you ask me, I think she's at that age where she needs to be taking some responsibility for her own laundry. Maybe folding some things, maybe putting some things away.
Amen.
Hey, it's time for you to start contributing.
That's right.
Maybe.
Because I don't want to.
I was doing laundry when I was 6 years old. I was doing my own laundry at 6 because I didn't like the way my parents did my laundry.
I just started doing my laundry last week.
You're stupid.
How did your parents do yours?
They usually would just mix my laundry with my brother's, and I didn't care for that. I didn't.
You were 6.
I didn't care for it. Because like
those are my hand-me-downs. Dang it.
They were, and I was like, because I ironed.
Which there's nothing wrong. I had hand-me-downs too. We're friends.
I ironed, and I was like, I was tired of like waiting for like my mom to do my laundry, because sometimes life just be lifing, and I didn't have anything that I wanted to wear that day to school because my mom didn't do my laundry.
Say that again. Life just be lifing.
Yeah, so I was just like, you know what, Mom? I need you to teach me how to work the washer and dryer so I can just take care of my own clothes. That way you ain't got to worry about it. And she did. And so I would get my little butt up on the washer, dump my clothes in. She taught me how to measure the detergent, where to turn the little nozzle thing at, and then boom, boy, I was off to the races. I was doing my own laundry, and I loved it. I loved taking my own little basket down full of clothes and washing them and drying them, folding them.
So that's why you still like it. It stems from childhood.
Yeah, it's being organized and prepared for the day. I know what I'm wearing every day to work this week.
Me too. It's something in the basket.
You silly. You are so silly.
All right, let's go to some questions of the day. Question of the day.
No.
So I have 2 rankings. So this first one is 10. There's 10 fast food restaurants. Mm-hmm. We're going to rank before without knowing what comes next. But this one's a little different because the top 5 are ones that you're keeping, and the bottom 5 are ones that you are getting rid of.
Am I ranking these?
Yes, but you don't know what's coming next.
Easy. Let's get it.
All right, you ready?
All day. 5.
Dunkin' Donuts.
10.
You said 5.
No, I didn't even know what you were gonna say. 10. Wait. 7. Let me put Dunkin' at 7. It is terrible. It deserves to be 10, but I'm gonna put Dunkin' at 7.
Okay. Chick-fil-A.
5.
Burger King.
4.
You sure?
Wait. 3. Wait. Number 2. Number 2. Oh yeah, number 2.
Did you hold on? You've been in Mexico. You're getting back to English. Burger King.
Number 2.
Okay.
Chick-fil-A's 5. Burger King number 2.
Starbucks.
6.
So you're getting rid of Starbucks.
It can go.
All right. Wendy's.
3.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say number 1. I still think that should go. You are wild for this. Raising Cane's.
10.
Wild.
Get it out of here.
Chipotle.
Give me number 8.
You're getting rid of Chipotle. So you have 2 to get rid of and 2 to keep. So
there we go.
Arby's.
Whatever number is in the bottom, like 9.
9. So you are 1 or 4.
1 or 4. Let's get it. We're keeping these. I don't care.
KFC.
Oh, 1! 1!
What?
1!
You just in like a last video was talking about how trash KFC was.
11 herbs and spices. 1!
You just talked about how trash they are.
1.
And Taco Bell.
4. Perfect list. Perfect.
I don't know about perfect, but
I might switch Taco Bell. No, 11 herbs and spices. You ain't messing with the Colonel. Put some respect on Colonel
you were
Sanders'
just talking
name.
about how nasty it was.
I would never diss KFC. Find the clip. I don't talk trash on it.
Julia, there's a clip.
Where I'm dissing Cane's, Zaxby's, those two.
No, because then
get
you
them
were
outta
talking
here.
about like, and because after you were like, now I know even if I tasted it, blind taste tested it, I would still know it's KFC
That doesn't mean it's
because
gross.
you were talking about Popeyes was better.
Popeyes is better.
Anyways. Last question of the day. Rank the movie.
Is it a category of movies?
Yes. Popular movies. Just popular movies.
How many movies do I get?
10.
All right, let's get it.
The first one is Saving Private Ryan.
Never saw it. 10.
Do you at least know what it's about?
Yeah, Ryan.
Okay, we'll put that at 10 for you.
Only because I never seen it. I'm not
Jurassic Park.
5.
5. All right. What about Toy Story?
2.
Okay, good. I was gonna say Woody's right here. You got to be careful.
2.
The Dark Knight.
4.
All right.
Yeah, you 4.
I've already put 4.
4.
Ratatouille.
1.
Do you like Ratatouille?
I love Ratatouille.
Titanic.
9. Get it out of here.
The Empire Strikes Back.
8.
Goodfellas.
7.
Have you ever seen that one?
I have seen it. It's
haven't
very
seen
good.
it.
You know what? 6.
I can't change it.
Fine.
Godfather Part 2.
6 or 7. Whatever one you want. Whatever.
Which
what do I got
leaves
left?
you with Jaws for
Is that
number
like 4?
3.
3? Ugh.
Yeah.
I never saw Jaws.
You didn't? Oh, I watched that as a
but
kid.
also that movie, it's always on like TNT or something. That movie looks so dumb.
Dynamite.
That movie looks so dumb. I'm sure it was a thriller of a masterpiece when it came out.
It was, yeah.
But
I like shark movies, though. I don't like sharks, but I like shark movies.
I like alligator movies.
What was the one?
Lake Placid.
Yes.
That one's good.
That one will mess with you too.
That wasn't scary.
We had a lake house at the time, okay? I was in the lake water.
What's
you
the
ever
other-
pooped in a lake? I know we talking a lot about that. You ever pooped in a lake?
No.
I have.
But when I was in the ocean in Mexico, I was like, man, it'd be kind of cool to have diarrhea here because I could just.
Did you do it?
No, it never came. But I was like, huh.
I probably shouldn't tell this on the podcast. I probably shouldn't talk about all this stuff on the podcast. But when I was a kid, we were on a boat, and we were out in the middle, and I had to go right then. You know, you're a kid. You wait till. Anyways, so I was like, I gotta go. I'm not gonna make it. And at that point, they had nothing to do with either let me poop on the boat somewhere or poop in the water. And the adults said, "Get in the water, boy." And so it floated to the top. Swam and floated away. We drove away so fast in that pod, dude. Yeah, so.
You got in the water, released your bowels.
Could you. As an adult, I'm just thinking of others that were swimming in the water. And all of a sudden, they look over. Is that a snake? I traumatized someone for life. So I don't know where that story came
I need a
from.
minute. Go on to something else. Change the subject, please.
So this week's topic, it's not much of a topic, but I had gotten this game off TikTok maybe months ago. It's called Substance. And it's called the catchphrase is "Let's skip the small talk." So,
jeez.
the game is called Substance. So your answer shouldn't lack it, Caleb. If the opposing player deems your answer as surface level, you have to do a dare of their choosing.
Bet.
Now we won't do that part because we don't have time to get up and do dares, or I ain't licking nothing. And so there's 3 different categories. One is intimacy, one is vulnerable, and one is mind bleep. So, I will start. You're over this already.
No. I
someone-
can't pick the category?
No.
All right.
Who is someone you wish you could reconnect with?
Brian Carter.
Who's that?
He's an old friend of mine. We haven't talked since my son was basically born. He was a very good friend of mine. He's the guy that made fun of me for wearing ankle socks.
Oh, okay.
Brian Carter.
Did you guys just
We just stopped
fizzled
talking.
out? Yeah.
Yeah, we just stopped talking. Like it was like he quit texting, I quit texting, and it was just like I don't really. Yeah, he's the first person that comes to mind. Like you said, somebody I could recommend. Yeah, Brian Carter. There's probably other people who I've lost touch with over the years. But I honestly still count Brian as a friend. Like I don't ever think that I can't say that I've ever like lost a friend. There's only like one person I have decided to like break connection with ever. Like that was like, I'm choosing not to talk to you anymore. There's only one person that ever exists. The rest of people, we just quit talking.
Gotcha.
Like it just literally fizzled out there. Cause you know, like there are some people that if you decided, I wonder what would happen if I quit texting them, like that relationship like kind of falls apart. A lot of the people that I have lost contact with are a result of that. And yeah, that sucks. But Brian Carter is somebody that I wish I could like reconnect with because
I'm just kidding.
he was very cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you get that.
Does it look good?
It looks something.
Yeah, your wife is right. It looks something, but quit messing with it.
It's really cool.
Is my question good enough for you? Good
Yeah.
enough?
Yeah. So intimacy, vulnerable, or mind F.
Oh, I hope we get an intimacy one.
That's the first section.
Let's get it. I'm trying to find out what's going on with you in your life.
It's not that type of intimacy, I think. Watch, he's gonna just make his own question up. It's not even.
No. This is actually a good one. This is actually a good one because you love music, and don't take forever. What's one song that symbolizes you? Am I supposed to answer?
No. How do you answer that?
Oh, because I already figured out one for you. I already thought about a song for you.
What?
Hello.
But to say, like your music taste.
Bro, just answer the question. What's one song that you think symbolizes you? Just give the song off the top of your head. You ain't got to try to be all great and philosophical with it. Just first song comes to mind.
Don't know why.
A single mom.
Come Over by Noah Khan. I don't know. I just like that song right now.
There you go. Boom.
No
Fine.
clue.
Fine.
That was a bad question.
That was a great question.
Ooh. How important are political beliefs in your relationship?
Not at all. Okay, that's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. If I had to put them on a scale like 1 to 10, I would say like a 4.
Do you guys discuss
Who is you guys?
you and your spouse?
Oh. Wait, what was the question?
How important are political beliefs in your relationships? It could be any relationship, but I'm thinking,
I was gonna say like a 4. Yeah, like a 4 because it could be spouse or like friends.
but I'm thinking specifically spouse. Like, do you guys talk? Have you guys talked politics?
Yeah, we have. Because she works in healthcare, and I asked her how she felt about Trump's new policies and like his executive orders. She's a little concerned. Like, she's not like, I don't know what's gonna happen. We live in fear now. Like, she's not like that. But like, we've talked about political stuff before.
Or like even like getting into marriage and.
I think it was like the first date or second date. I was like, "Hey, who'd you vote for?" I did. I don't care because like it was kind of like back when we were like dating. Who was like running? I think it was like
Obama and.
I think it was Obama, but
Trump.
No, it was like
No, it was Trump and Biden.
it was like Trump, Biden. No, it was Trump. Clinton was running. Clinton was running.
Trump and Clinton, yeah.
And then it was Clinton, Trump, and then there was like a Green Party dude. His name was like John something.
Probably. I always forget their names.
Anyway, during that time, I was like, "Yo, who'd you vote for?" She was like, "I don't want to talk." I was like, "Who'd you vote for? Stop playing. It doesn't like it doesn't matter." But I am curious to know like kind of like where you kind of fall at. But it's not that important. But it is kind of important to like kind of think about like, okay, what sort of things do you endorse? Because it's not necessarily the person you're like that I care about. It's like what policies does this person endorse that you were like, I'm getting behind that. Like my dad used to be real conservative, and he was, he would stand up and tell anybody like he's pro-life and all this stuff, and I'm just like, and me being like I'm a more like liberal guy, and I was like, Dad, are you sure you're like this? Like, he told me he voted for Kamala. And I was like, really, Dad? She's pro-choice. You are a God-fearing Christian. How could you dare vote for her? And he's like, son, I'm not voting for Trump. And I was like, okay. So, but like to my friends, like I have friends that voted for Trump, and I'm like, really? Why though? And it's never to like, I don't want to argue with my friends. I just want to understand why they're choosing.
Yeah, I always
Like,
want to know the why too.
It's not necessarily the choice bothers me. It's like the why behind the reason. Like if your reasoning behind is like certain policies that you believe in, that you are for, then I'm like, okay, that's fine. But if it's like, I'm voting for Trump because make America great, I'm like, bruh.
Yeah, I know.
Bruh. So is it important? Not really. Like a little bit.
So, because I think in a marriage it is important to, I don't think you have to agree on politics, but I do
Nope.
think you should be able to discuss them openly. And also, if you don't agree, non-judgmentally, just, but obviously it could cause tension. Luckily, me and my spouse, I mean, it was one of the first things we talked about. And throughout our marriage, any type of political, because there's so many layers to politics. We've pretty much agreed on most everything, which has been very nice because there's not the conflict. But it also helps because we can understand. She can educate me. I can educate her. We don't talk about it a lot, but yeah.
Yeah. You guys both stormed the Capitol on January 6th. It was a cute little double date y'all did, and it was great.
I got a picture in the White House.
It was the Capitol, you idiot. They didn't storm the White House.
We were there.
Bro, that would be such a funny thing to be like, you're in the White House. Gosh, where are these guys?
Dang it, I was in the wrong spot.
You read the text. Babe, we're in the wrong spot. But y'all didn't get arrested that day. Y'all just
El Chubido in the house.
you're just taking a tour of the White House. Like, when do we start tearing up stuff? What's going on?
Where's the cops?
That'd be a crazy double date. We were supposed to storm the Capitol, took a tour of the White House instead.
Yeah.
That's funny. Is it my turn?
Hey, also next time, just grab one card.
Nah,
we're
man.
not. We're not choosing because it takes too much time. You just grab a card and ask a question. That's how you play a game. We're not cheaters.
Okay, fine. What would you say if you could send a message to your past, present, and future self? So past self, present self, and future self.
Past self, go to therapy. Present self, go to therapy. Future self, go to therapy.
Did you go to therapy?
Because man, I tell you, honestly, that go to therapy. I need therapy. It's been.
I actually have been thinking, like, I think I should go like check some things out. Like, I need to go.
You think?
I think I do.
I think it's good. There's just
like, I'm a really happy person, but I got some mannerisms and some things about me that I'm like, you probably need to. There's probably. Didn't he just say don't pick? Did Julia? So you ain't gonna say nothing because your spouse is cheating and okay.
Do you want me to? So this question says, "How's your mental?" Really?
Oh, I just said that. I feel like I should go to therapy a little bit. My mental's great though. I'm a really happy person.
What's the most difficult thing you've had to accept?
The first question the first answer that comes to mind is the relationship that I have with my dad, and what it's not gonna be. So that's the first thing that comes to mind. I don't even remember the question.
What's the most difficult thing you've had to accept?
Yeah, the relationship, the quality of the relationship with my father.
Where it's going to be and where you want it to be.
Where it is and where I would have wanted it to be and how it's going to be. And I can say the same thing about that with my brother. Like, me and Josh, man.
Because he was in Mexico with you.
He was.
How'd that go?
We cool. We're cordial. It's just, I'm just always feeling like there's like, do you want to fight, bro? I don't want to fight him, but like I feel like he's like angry at me, or like he's just like, I don't know.
You're easy to be angry at sometimes.
Thank you.
Yeah. But no, we're going to have Josh on. I think I need to talk to Josh about this, but I guess you're going to hear about it because you watch podcasts.
No, he don't. Does he?
Yeah, he watches.
Actually, I think he does.
He watches like every episode. He really supports you. So, But we're gonna have Josh on, and I don't know how we're gonna make this work, but this is my idea. I'm manifesting it. My brother, who is serving overseas, I want to somehow get him on video and ask some questions in regards to sibling dynamics, being the younger sibling, the middle sibling. Jordan Peterson had some really good information about the younger sibling and their experience, and the older sibling and their experience, and also like middle sibling. So I think it's because you do go through different. Even though you go through life together, you go through things differently. So it's interesting to see.
Let's get it.
So we're going to be working on that. I think I picked the last card, but you didn't grab one yet. So we got like 3 more questions. So grab a.
I think we should be.
We started 4 minutes late.
Go for it, Levi.
What trait of yours tends to push people away?
I can be a.
And we're going to end right there, folks.
We can. Hey, look, that is 100% true. I am really nice, but I can also be really mean, and it's not desire. It's not charming.
Yeah.
And I can tend to think that me being the way that I am, which is an sometimes, is charming, and it's not.
Yeah.
I want it to be. I wish it was, but the reality of it is that. Nah, Caleb, sometimes you're just mean. And even though, like, I know that my intentions are great, like, I intend to be nice, but sometimes I'm just a jerk, and it pushes people away.
I think I do the same thing, and I think it's good that you can recognize that, you know what I mean? That you can say, you know what, there are times that, you know what, maybe I would cross the line, and maybe hopefully learn from that, but...
I don't learn from my mistakes.
Yeah, I know, but I was trying to give you credit.
I don't. I'm dumb.
But you're right, Disney does call them Prince Charming, not Prince so...
You're going to have to go ahead and mute that part.
All right, let's go to our weekly segment. Actually, before we get there, if you guys want, follow the link below and check out Substance. It's actually a pretty fun game. It's really good to do. We have another one called How Deep Will You Go that we got for couples. And it's actually really good to do just one-on-one with your spouse. I'm actually wanting you to take this home to your wife. And when you guys have time, because you guys like games and you guys like little card things like this.
Yeah, but she doesn't.
Well, but she does today. So take it home and...
I know my wife, she does not like games like that. She likes games that are objective, not subjective.
Substance.
Check it out.
That's
Link
how
below.
you feel.
Let's get to the weekly segment.
That's crazy.
Here's the thing. So I recently traveled. No one cares. Every time when I go to the post office or when I travel, they ask me, do you have lithium ion batteries in your bag? And I say no. I don't know what they are.
To me neither.
What are lithium ion batteries? Do I have them? Are they Duracells? Is it, what's the E one? The
Energizer buddy.
I don't know what a lithium ion battery is.
To be honest, I don't either.
I say no every time. I never know if I'm lying. And I'm so scared every time I'm flying. I'm like, do I have lithium ion batteries in my carry?
They should be a little bit more like descriptive.
Leave it in.
It came out, sorry. Woo.
Can somebody tell me what a lithium ion battery is, please?
I think the soul that possessed me just tried to.
I was in the airport like another time ago, and my bag went through the screening thing or whatever, and I got searched. We were going to Vegas, and they found batteries in my bag. They were like, here they are, and I was like, are those lithium? Those are Duracells. That's not lithium ion, is it? I don't know. What's the lithium?
But he just put them back in the bag. And
he did. So somebody just tell me what a lithium ion battery is, please? I don't.
Like, let us know in the comments below, because we need to know if we're threatening lives on airplanes.
I don't want to be responsible.
Which, honestly, something's going on with airplanes. Ever since that helicopter crashed, which was awful, and I don't know, I'm not even going to get into my thoughts on that. There have been so many wrecks or fires or like...
Some say it's related to people being fired, but we'll never know.
Being fired? Mm-hmm. What do you mean?
Our commander-in-chief fired like the FAA people.
Oh.
And then like immediately after they all got fired, planes started dropping out of the sky. Are they related?
They could be on it. I mean, it makes sense if you do. Yes, they could be. That makes sense.
I don't know.
I have not heard that at all. So my weekly segment, I have a question. How do you close cereal boxes?
Is my wife in the room or not?
My wife's in the room, and I'm talking about how she does it. So
if I have cereal, okay. So first of all, here's the thing. When you get cereal, okay, your cereal comes in a box. So there's a bag in the box, and then the cereal in the bag. So how I open cereal, that's how you start. First off, I take scissors and I cut a portion of the corner of the bag very, very neatly. You know, I'm not just
wasting too much time. Just
yes, but sometimes not all bags are made the same, so I cut.
Like
I always
down the
cut.
side. Yeah, that makes sense.
I always cut so that when I pour it, it pours out very nice and controlled. Then, if my spouse is not in the room, I take the bag. If I'm Karen, I'll just take it. Caring, not Karen. I will take the bag and kind of just like maybe barely fold it over, then like tuck that fold down in the box, and then.
What do you do differently if your spouse was in the room?
Oh, I got to get a bag clip. I got to get a bag clip, roll it up, and then put the chip clip thing on there, and then put that thing and close the box up so it folds up nice and neat, and then do all that.
Okay, so neither of those are wrong. Mm-hmm. What my wife does is wrong.
What is she doing?
And it has been bothering me. We started buying cereal again for about a month ago, and it has been driving me crazy for a month, and I haven't said anything to you.
Is it Raisin Bran?
No, it's any cereal. So when you put cereal, after you open cereal,
Yeah.
you know how I do it is I just roll the bag down and make sure it's real tight, and then close the lid. Right.
Yep.
I will then go back the next day, open the box, and the bag is just open. Every single like the first time I was like, oh, okay, made a mistake, no big deal, and it kept happening, and then the other day I went to have cereal, and it was like that again, and I'm like, what is happening? Can you explain yourself, ma'am?
It's diabolical, Julia. That's barbaric.
So I'm eating stale cereal in my house. Okay, it is hard times over here.
So you just getting cereal and just put it right
on the shelf. Yeah.
You know what? That just tells me that she grew up in a loving household, because that's the sign of somebody that has somebody going behind her and closing that cereal up. And she's just like, she thinks it's a miracle every time she goes back.
She does look at God. Won't he do it? Won't he do it?
She opens it up. She's like, these bags are self-closing. The technology in cereal bags is crazy. I'm surprised she hasn't called you, Levi, have it again.
I'd be like, it's a miracle. Wow. So,
hey, Julia. Hey.
We will see you all next week. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thanks. See you guys later. What's funny, though, is because my wife's the producer. She's in the room every week.
You were scared to say something?
Like, I can't just well, I would never be as trifling as you are, but Emily, you didn't expect that, did you?